Spartans, do you ever feel that you are indecisive and cannot move forward? Spartans, welcome back to another episode of the Spartan Up Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Even-Esh, with my friend Colonel Nye from Spartan Up Podcasts.
Good to be here.
It's great to be here. I love doing the episodes with you. We were talking about how sometimes people get caught up in, I've got this job, I'm comfortable here, I'm in it for 15 years. They have another opportunity or other opportunities that are really good, but they say, well, we've been here, we're established here, we shouldn't really try anything, let's wait till I retire.
Right. Well, there's many things at play there, right? You've got responsibilities.
Absolutely.
So you've got roots, you've got responsibilities, the rest of that stuff but what you've got to fear is that's going to turn into complacency.
Yes.
And then when you become complacent and you don't recognize the opportunity and you're given an opportunity or there's a challenge presents itself and you don't step forward, you're limiting yourself and you're putting up a cage around yourself that doesn't need to be there. You're not being limited by others. You're doing it to yourself.
Right. And I feel that when you limit yourself, whether it's work or anything that you're limiting yourself on moving forward on, then it negatively affects other areas of your life. And I have this thought that you're reminding me of. My buddy said his father always told him, he goes, you should always be looking for the next job, even if you've got a great job. And his dad was an accountant. And my friend became pretty big entrepreneur, creating stuff in the fitness equipment space. But he said that always stuck with him. His dad told him, like, even if it's going great, you're always looking because you should be trying to advance forward.
No, I can tell you exactly. I'm the same way. I've told Joe a million times, I'm out of here. I'm out of here the minute there's a better opportunity arises, right? But fortunately, I don't see anything better out there right now. This is a good gig.
I don't want you getting comfortable here, though.
No. Well, Joe will make sure we don't.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely. So, also, you were talking about, you had this great phrase that I think is going to stick in our Spartan friends' mind. It was something like getting comfortable in the cage. Is that what
I'm saying everybody gets comfortable in their cage. I think you shouldn't. It's basically you make a prison out of yourself, or you put yourself into a prison. I think, again, you should always action always or new challenge always. That's kind of either one of those two things. But you should be, movement is the key to success in anything. If you find yourself in some kind of rut, you're stale, whatever, you've got to move because whatever you're in is clearly not working. And that's whether you're physically hurt. Let's say you're in an accident. Well, if you got to get up and move, especially, let's say, combat. Somebody's shooting at you. Staying in that exact same position and being shot at is not going to help you, right? You've got to move. So it's the same thing in your personal life. You've got to keep moving forward.
Yeah, learning more, moving forward. And I reviewed a book some episodes ago on Spartan Way called An Iron Will, and the excerpt from the chapter was called Advance and Conquer.
All right.
And it said, he who is silent is forgotten. And we could apply that essentially like internally. So silence is like, if you're not moving, then you become you like disappear. You have to move forward, advance and conquer.
Well, again, I'm 100% agreement with you. But I mean, think about the animals. And again, I know people know this. They train the baby elephants, right? They put the chain on the baby elephant on his leg and tie it to a post. Some amount of time goes by, they take the chain off, they take the post out. That baby elephant does not stray. Now, when it's a grown adult, it does not stray. It certainly has the capability to. Same thing, you put your dog in the backyard, you put up an electric fence, you train that dog, you can turn that electric fence off. The dog still's not going past that fence.
Right?
They become comfortable in their surroundings.
Self-imposed limits.
They don't punch through that barrier, even when there really is no barrier there.
The barrier tends to be mental.
It does, and most of the times, yeah.
Yes. So, with that being said, Colonel and I, we always give an action. We want them to move forward every day. A call to action.
Yeah.
So, Colonel and I is going to help me with this. Here's what we want you to do today. What do we got for them?
Well, I think everybody should just sit back and evaluate their situation, whatever it is, whether it's their love life, whether it's their family life, whether it's their job, their career. Just take a good assessment of it and see, are you settling for complacency? Are you settling for the middle of the road because it's too hard to push for a little bit better excellence. It's too challenging. There's too many stressors in my life. So what do you want to do? Do you want to sit there and just do that, or do you want to actually take the next step? So do the evaluation, and I think you'll be better off if you take the next step.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear from you. So if you're watching on YouTube or listening anywhere, you could reach out to us on Instagram, Twitter, comment, let us know how you took action. And what's going to happen, I believe, is they get comfortable taking forward action. They start feeling odd when they're in that complacency place.
And to be clear, this is positive action.
Positive action.
I don't want to hear about anybody robbing a bank or leaving their wife or any of those things, all right? Take us out of here. That's it.
We'll see you next time on Spartan Podcast. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.